Alright, once again, I really like the voice actors for these guys. He sounds like he's some crazy, hyper, loves explosives dude, and that's just what you'd expect from Grenade Man. Being excited about blowing stuff up. Alright. And we have these worms. Lots of things kind of explode. The one thing I don't like as much is how many bolts and pieces fly off of robots as you destroy them. Because you can almost never tell, you know, what's actually something that will damage you and what's something that's just part of the graphics. We do have... do be careful. The game here kind of gives you hints if you notice the color patterns of these explosive blocks. The purple ones are pretty much safe to blow up. The blue ones you may not want to, because it reveals a bottomless pit and enemies that pop out of it. Something else is that these little, see that little construction, the yellow-black thing there, you can use the Thunder Claw to kind of swing your way across that. And here's kind of a puzzle section, and I almost always screw this up. But we have Tornado Hold in case I do. I'm going to blow up some of this stuff, and let's use our new weapon. Our new weapon is, well, not that. Our new weapon is Tornado Hold. It is kind of a utility weapon. It comes down in front of you, and it can also carry you up. Is this the one where I want to be? No, it's not. It's the next one that I want to be at. Yeah, that's where I want to be. I think I did screw this up. Because we do that. Yeah, there's the bolt. Oh, maybe I didn't screw this up. Because, yeah, I can use Tornado Hold to get up there. You can also use the Mega Ball to get up there. Why don't I demonstrate that? Yeah, so if you hop on the Mega Ball like that, you can get a little boost and jump a little bit higher. And we have Time Bombs, which is appropriate for Grenade Man stage. And I failed to see the need to slide there. And now we have walking time bombs. That's something neat. Now, if you took that path from above that I didn't take, you would have ended up there. I don't believe there's anything that we need there. Oh, get these guys off me. I'm having all kinds of problems. That's because I didn't go to the shop and pick up the Arrow Buster before coming here. I like that the enemies popping out of the ground don't quite come up to us, so we can still just jump over, and we don't need a barrier weapon, which we don't really have anyways in this game. And then we get to a mini-boss, which I don't really like battling with the normal Buster, but we do have a special weapon, Tornado Hold. This will do some great damage. It'll break through his barrier. This reminds me of something that should be in Junkman's stage, really. Now, something else about Mega Man 8, you can still use your regular Buster with the Y button. It's kind of awkward to do on the GameCube. Now I'm forgetting what the fire and jump buttons are. And for that, we get, for being the mini-bosses in these stages, we get a Rush utility. This is a Rush motorcycle utility, which is kind of weird and not all that useful. Or at least not something I normally use. And we have these hammers that are swinging in front and back. That's always a neat thing. Sometimes difficult to dodge. I recommend dodging them by their backswing when they swing back instead of when they're in the front. Then we have something that looks like we need to light a fuse, but we don't have a fire weapon. which means we'll have to come back to this stage later on if we want to get that bolt. And we have the Sniper Joe enemy throwing a grenade there. And there's a little flame guy, he'll light stuff up. That's kind of neat, they give us a nice little introduction. I'm not going to let you do that. Oh, he did it anyways. Well, I better get out of here. To give yourself more time, just shoot that one out. And you can probably make it without the without shooting that guy and stalling him, but I like to be safe. And this one, of course, there's going to be something there. And just let that guy jump off the edge. And avoid him completely. It's kind of silly. And once again, we have the hammers. They're not too bad. I'm not sure what hammers have to do with grenades, but whatever. They're just kind of showing off what they can do with this the new 32-bit Mega Man games. And we're up to Grenade Man. I also really enjoy battling him as well. I love his introduction. Just a massive explosion. And there's his specialty, the Flash Bomb. I think he's shown us almost all of his moves already. And he can be kind of tricky to dodge. If you have the Thunder Claw, you can actually use that to send his Flash Bomb back at him. And he actually finds that amusing because he'll giggle when you do that. So there's a couple different ways you can dodge his attacks. That is not one of them. And I love this. He's this crazy destroyer, and now we're fighting him again, but now on a jagged stage. And that makes him much more challenging to dodge. But now he can't use his rush attack, so it kind of goes both ways. And once again, we get another purple thingy. And for that, we get the Flash Bomb. Let's go to Dr. Light's house. Lab. Where we have more voice acting. Alright, let's take a look at some of the parts we can get. We have 10 bolts. We have this arrow shot here and this laser shot that can change our Mega Buster. They're both very good. I'm going to get the arrow. And some of these things I don't think are really necessary. The power shield is kind of nice. You don't get pushed back when you receive a hit, but not entirely necessary. Spare extra. 4 lives will be available to you when you start the game. I already picked up so many extra lives, so we don't need that. Shooting part, you can shoot up to 5 Mega Busters together. Not really necessary. Energy balancer, that's always nice. Although, in this game, whenever you die off, you actually start with completely refilled weapon energy. So I'm not sure how useful that is. The auto shoot, yeah, I never buy that. And then we have the exit utility. So I'm going to pass on the rest of this for now.